Romance Beats. So the Domingo Effect has arrived on a walk with Mel, and I'm so excited. We're actually going to talk about an event happening this weekend at the Artscape People. If you're not going to be there, I say if you was miss for you. We've got the beautiful Shihaam in the building. Thank you so much for joining us here today on the show.
Thank you so much, Mel, for coming out.
Love it, man. So the event happening on Saturday, I want to jump right into it. The Riel van Hip Hop. Very unique name. I'm lucky enough to be involved in this event. Can you please just take us back and tell us more about this event that's happening on Saturday?
So the Riel van Hip Hop is about real dance and hip hop.
Okay.
For me, mainly because real dance is one of the dances that won, well, it is the dance that won gold internationally at the traditional dance competition in New York last year. And yet it's a dance that gets done mainly on the platteland and in the forgotten dorpies of this country. So it ended up winning gold there and then just goes back. But thanks to Artika Fear, they've been keeping real dance alive. But the perception is that it stays there. And it's been, for me, it's something very special because for years I thought I couldn't dance until I saw real dance, realizing ek dance in die beat. So that was very special for me, and I know how extremely popular hip hop is. Everywhere you go, it is so renowned, and the fact that so many of our South African hip hop artists aspire to be American.
Oh yes, we always talk about this.
So, and that's something that's very close to my heart that I fight all the time. I want our people to be original.
Exactly.
And I thought through fusing these two things, hip hop that is so renowned with the real dance, you give the one a platform, you give real dance a platform, but at the same time you educate hip hop.
Love it.
And daarvoor is it die Riel van Hip Hop. So
stunning stuff.
It plays on the word rules and real. I mean, you were there, and then the cast has been made up of the best in the industry. Thank you for being there. It's people that I've been watching for years, even though I don't have much street cred as far as hip hop is concerned. But I've had really good friends like Odessa, Shamima, and them that have educated me. I mean, I've got Lady D that has also taken the time to teach, and that's what he ultimately is as a teacher at least. So Lady D is in the show. We've got Emil Jansen in the show, who's also renowned for Heal the Hood and the work he's been doing in the community for many years. We've got you. Then we've got legends in the music industry like Camilla Lombard and Top Dog. We've got Fraser Barry, who to me is also a legend because for over 15 years he's been teaching kids about being authentic in the way that they create their music.
Stunning.
Then we've got some of the best hip hop artists that I know in the industry. We've got Hakkies Hartman from George. And Hakkies is amazing in the way that he's been teaching.
Hy's baie uniek.
Hy's baie
uniek. Yes, en hy hou dit. Hy sê dit amper vir jou. Jy wil ook amper so praat.
Jy wil, want hy maak die brei sexy.
Lekker.
And he is highly intelligent to the point that he teaches maths and science through hip hop.
Wow, amazing.
And then we've got Vito Hain, who's a young boy from Namakwaland. When I met him last year, he's never been in a cinema, but this year he wrote his first production. That was very well received at KAK&K with David Kramer.
That's amazing.
He's an amazing
die talent
writer.
is dit oral hier in Suid-Afrika en 'n mens weet nie altyd daarvan nie.
En dan het ons die Kaapse straatpredikant Jerome Rex.
Yes.
Who's also won numerous awards and locally has really come to acclaim in terms of how much his music gets played on Good Hope. But for me, it's also the depth of their lyrics that is very important. So then we've got Zenobia Kloppers as well in our cast. And Zenobia, I also have come to know as one of my favorite female voices. So she backs up a lot, but she's also got this presence of being a mother.
Ek sien vir,
stunning. She takes care of everybody. And then Fraser's beautiful wife, Danielle Barry, who's been working for him for many years and has done African dance internationally, plays a part in this production as well. We have a guest appearance by Dr. Villabusa, who talks, and for me is very important. Want my ma sal dit vir my sê, nie, jy's wit. Well, our family was European, maar my ma is gevaarlik donker.
Gevaarlik donker, jy moet dit glo.
Sy's baie lekker donker.
Sy bring 'n combination vir jou.
And she keeps going like, no, but you're European, and ek gaan like, no,
glad.
Ek het 'n saartjie baard van backside.
Ek ook hoor. Ek is daar met jou.
And I'm proud of it.
Exactly. And that's the point, man. The point is to be proud of who we are.
Absolutely.
Being proud, because I mean, like you said, we've been trying to be Americanized, and yes, we get inspired, but at the end of the day, it's about finding who you are and being true to yourself, man.
En weet jy hoe lekker daai
Dit
is?
is nice. Want as jy weet wie jy is, dan worry jy nie van mense nie. Love it.
No, and everything comes together because it's so easy.
Exactly. Loving it. Just tell us the date of the event, where it is. How can people get tickets? Because ek is klaar excited. Ek weet nie van hulle nie. So laat ons gou hoor hoe werk die saak.
Okay, so we have, the date is on the 29th of April. It's one performance only at 3 o'clock at the Artscape Opera House.
Wow.
So 3 o'clock, the tickets range from 60 Rand, 80 Rand, and 100 Rand. I think we nearly sold out on the 60 Rand tickets.
Sure.
But I know that you're going to be doing something amazing for your viewers with tickets as
well. Yes, no people. Julle gaan dit glo. Julle gaan goed wen op die show. So what locked up is so.
I think it's amazing what you do with your viewers also. Thank you for that.
Awesome stuff.
Yeah,
and as a producer, obviously, you producing the show, if I have it correctly. There's obviously a lot of work that goes into it. Please just share with us just a little bit of detail for yourself, that work that you had to put in to make this work, because I think it's something very unique, a cool platform, and also a cool way to educate people.
I think I wouldn't, like we just said about being in a place of doing what you were meant to do, or being who you are. It was eintlik die werkie. It has come together organically, amazingly. Like I said, I've been eyeing you for a long time. I've been seeing you, and when I asked Emil for the best in the industry,
oh man,
you walked through the door.
Dit is gebesef.
You know, like
vir 'n mens werk nog so 'n bietjie.
No, you walked through the door. I was like, and then just the way. So it was about putting the cast together. There was this idea about, well, amazing Karen Meyering came to me from Kykenet, and I've been putting together productions for the Woordfeest. I put together a stage once a year, which is their carnival stage, and I pitched to do real dance and hip hop, and everybody went like, a bit dodgy, let's just do what we always do kind of thing.
Yeah, because they're used to this same thing.
And they used to it was scary for them to do like real dance and hip hop. And then Karen Meyering came to me and said, you can do it, and gave me the opportunity to do it. So they've made it possible to do.
Wow, stunning.
And they funded the production, and just told me, tell me what you need, and come with a concept.
Stunning.
And then it was the process of picking up the phone, of just having a dream and going, I would love for this person, I would love, and they just all said yes. They all said yes, because I went like, I want the best in the industry. And it was organic that it was the fiercest theme this year is legends, and I feel like my cast is made up of legends.
Wow, amazing.
The real dancers we have are the winners of the Atikafi Real Dance Competition.
This is amazing.
So over 95 real dance groups have entered this competition, and we're working with the best in the country.
Are you serious? Yeah, I tried to reel, maar
and you got it right.
Maar het is nie so maklik, and it's actually a fun type of style. And even as mense kyk na Pansula, dit is ook 'n koneksie met daai tipe style. So I mean, there's so much that we have, and we spoke about it yesterday, actually the other day, where American artists like Beyonce's, they get our people to do that kind of style and teach them to get it. I know, you know what I'm saying. So if they getting it, why can't we appreciate
it? And that's what this production is about.
And that's the point.
Om te say like, julle shine soos julle is.
Love it. I love that you like that you mentioned that. And then also the Domingo Effect. I love the name, because ek kon nie gewag het om uit te sê nie. Is your company, if I have it correctly. Tell us about the company, when it was established, and what is it about?
So the Domingo Effect has been a dream for many years. It's been a name I've been playing with, but I worked for many years in the media industry.
Okay.
And on the side, so for the past 27 years I've worked on every Tali Peterson and David Kramer production until Songbook, working backstage, working on lights, but in doing that, made friends with a lot of artists and started connecting them to people I knew, sort of getting them connected where I could, and doing what I could to help their careers. So that has always been, and my husband would call it like the Domingo Effect when he sees it happening.
Okay,
the process, or like when we see the person come from here to there, then he goes, that's the Domingo Effect.
That is so cool.
And then 3 years ago, I decided to leave the corporate world and just do this full time. And it was people like Riel van Hip Hop that said, come, I will be your first client, David Kramer.
Wow.
And so I was the publicist for Leanne van Rooy, and Christo Davids have been friends that we've been doing little projects with throughout the years. And it's been also kind of under the Domingo Effect, but it was nog nie solid ding.
I know what you mean, yeah.
And then I started doing publicity as when ek gedink, how do you make money out of helping people?
Exactly.
And as a kid, my first game and the only game I can remember playing was called Come to My Show.
So it kom van kleins af aan.
So it was, and so that's, and then we went like, okay, so the Domingo Effect will be about telling people about shows and productions that I'm passionate about. It's very difficult om my werk aan te vat wat ek nie
iets maak sin. Dit maak sin. Want dan worry jy nie hoe geld of enigiets anders jy
wil kom net natuurlijk. You want to say this move is kwaai.
It makes sense.
And it feels more honest. So yeah, that's where the Domingo and then so I've been doing publicity, production management, helping artists produce their shows. And so now for the first time it's me producing my thing.
Wow, that is amazing. And I mean, listening to you, I can hear the passion is there. Kan die passie hoor in jou stem. En dat gee vir my sommer so inspirasie, maar hoe staan jy elke dag op en sê vir jouself ek gaan dit doen, man? Where do you find inspiration to do all of this? Even the show that's happening on Saturday.
I think it wakes you, eh?
Wow.
It wakes you.
Love it. Ek gaan nou buite op Facebook status maak.
Hey, maak jou wakker en jy weet hierdie dag moet begin. Like, honestly, I have to often dan leek so 'n bietjie op my phone, so van 5 uur wanneer ek die huis opsit, want ek raak baie vinnig excited and I can besig raak. So from 5 to 6 I'm on my phone and I start sending emails already. But it does really, it wakes you, and the people that you get to work with. I've been blessed to only work with really lekker people.
Yes, I get what you're saying. Awesome.
So yeah, it's been a very blessed process.
That's beautiful, and it's cool that you took the risk, man. You know what I mean? You took the risk, and like the same with me, I also took the risk, and sometimes it's scary, but it's worth it at the end of the day because it's your passion. And then any highlights you can share for yourself so far in this journey that you were on?
One of the things is the Domingo Effect that I have been doing that's been named under the Domingo Effect actually is, and it's been a highlight now. I go to KAK&K. I've been going to KAK&K for the last 5 years.
I saw. Vertel ons 'n bietjie.
So for the last 5 years I've been going, and I went to this festival and I saw, I know that Oudtshoorn has the biggest colored community living there, but I didn't see that community at the festival. So I immediately took my ticket monies that I had budgeted to buy tickets to go and see the shows. I found somebody that could help me get a sound system. Ek maak nogal alright kos. So I can bribe artists with food. So especially if they're away from home, I went like, kykie, julle kan by my kom eat vanaand. But you need to go with me into the community when we not when you don't have shows. So I had people like Christo Davids, Brendan Daniels, Yemel Besem, Keenan Addison, David Johnson, that then went with me met die PA wat ons op 'n gravel pitch opsit. And then they would listen to the work that the kids they were performing.
Wow.
And they would give them feedback, and often, I must be honest, they didn't come for the food. They really wanted to do something back. Most of the time they didn't come and eat anyway.
But it was about the bigger picture. Wow, that's so amazing.
And so this year Kyknet has made it possible that we could actually have artists there specifically to go into the community. So they weren't doing
something
any
that you
other
started
shows.
a while ago, and then it just
for 5 years I've been doing it. And now we could go, so you don't have to do any other shows. We go and do a talent search. So I had Abdul Adams that is in Numaiskoli and St. Worcester, and I had Austin Rose wat ook in Numaiskoli is, and then Fraser Barry and his wife, because they've been doing this mentorship for so many years. So we went into the dorpies, not just in Oudtshoorn, but say half an hour outside of Oudtshoorn, Duiselsdorp, and the talent we found
amazing
was mind-blowing.
What?
Daar was soveel van hulle, and so what the process was, we found, we did, I'm not going to say we found them, ons het hulle gemeet, want hulle was klaar daar.
Yo, that is quite to say.
Hulle was klaar daar.
Yes, het was ook die connectie.
Het was niet die
Domingo Effect.
Die move. En dan het ek die perfecte mense daar gehad, wat vir hulle die sleutels kon gegee het, om net verder te gaan met wat hulle weet. Ja.
En hy hoop ook te gee.
Weet jy, ek sal nie eens sê hoopie. Het was net vir hulle te sê, julle is kwaai.
Wow.
Without hope, we didn't have to lie to them. Ons was baie eerlik met dis miskien wat jy moet doen, of dis miskien wat jy moet werk aan doen, want daai, en hulle het net so gevat aan.
Stunning.
And then we worked with them for the week.
So you basically mentor them.
We mentor them,
Stunning.
Well, not me.
But I mean the people
that are the pros at it, I had a young lady with me that wants to go into events management, so to say,
okay.
I was
so job shadow vibe.
Guys with them.
Love it.
And then we had them perform on the biggest stage at Kaka and Ka. So we secured that spot as well. So they went from the process of coming out of performing for us in a community hall to being mentored and then doing their own show with original work, all original work on the biggest stage. So they had that whole experience.
Wow.
From finish to start, and then Fraser took them through the process of writing your own music and being authentic in your style. And
stunning.
In die light is it so aangevat with such pride and
so
such.
mooi om te hoor.
They blew us away.
Sure, that's amazing.
I mean the music that came out of it and die lyrics wat hulle one of them toe is daar kom toe hy heeltemal American in die Oudtshoorn.
Is dit?
Hy laat die rap in Engels wat ek
Ra ra ra.
Ra ra was jy van. Toe ons oopmaak toe hy die eerste wat skree Oudtshoorn.
Oh my word.
And we was in die rivierbeerd so wat die sound engineers vir ons gesê het vir die hele week van die fees. Even when the big names were there, did they not see the crowd come to the stage as they did op die dag wat ons daar gewees het. En die slide is van die Oudtshoorn.
Is van die Oudtshoorn.
Hulle is van die Oudtshoorn.
And this amazing. Dit gee vir my ook op en nog mense hoop ook op die show. Net die laaste 2 questions gou. You is amazing.
That was my highlight.
But it's by authentic and like diamond. You know what I mean? Because we have so much to offer to the world. You know? Like just for the people watching and the artists out there, do you think that as Cape Townians, as artists, that you can do this as a full-time job? Can you do this? Can we make it? Can we make it? Because I think a lot of people they doubt, they're not sure. You know, in your opinion, do you think that it's possible for us to make it here in Cape Town with our talents?
I believe that we can. I know that we can. I think I'm an example of this. For years, I've been hiding behind a job and a steady income. And number one, I've never been happier.
Sure.
And that's we're not going hungry. You know,
that's
also
the point.
So right. My career is soaring in a way that it has never
and it's just
been
happening.
Before. It's just happening. Because, but you've got to put in the work.
Exactly.
Like I say, I'm up at 5 o'clock and I probably go sleep at about 2 in the morning is my average time.
Maar jy lê goed vir iemand wat so min slaap.
Dankie. Hello, Chris.
Yes.
But you don't.
Because you love what you're
jy
doing.
besef jy slaap nie.
Sure.
Want is so lekker om te doen wat jy doen.
Exactly. You're stunning stuff, man. Love it. And then obviously the event happening this Saturday, people, 29th of April at 3. The Riel van Hip Hop. It is van 3 as ek het reg het. 3 and they can buy the tickets. How they compy ticket.
Compy ticket, ShopRite, Checkers.
Stunning stuff. Yeah, people, you need to be there. I mean, we're giving away tickets. Not tickets but t-shirts. If you buy a ticket basically, you must send me a picture on Malio Pal Facebook page, or you can email me on mdvproductions1@gmail.com. The first 5 people will win a free t-shirt, of course, and we like your never t-shirt, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, anytime you guys just make sure that you come to this event and let's grow and support each other and grow together as a community. And then obviously, how can people support you? Social media, if you can share that with us, please.
Sure, there's nog 'n question because there's the Domingo Effect on social media. For my is it altyd with the artists. So the Domingo Effect is on social media.
Stunning.
The Domingo Effect on Facebook. It's on Instagram as well. Ek is nie so besig daar nie.
Ja, maar dit kom nog. Dit kom nog. En dan nog 'n laaste enetjie, net advies vir die jong mense wat kyk. So 'n laaste enetjie, just any advice that you can give to the young people watching.
Don't be afraid to be true to yourself. And really work on it. Work that I see that follow your dreams. As I say, I've been playing. Come to my show since I was 5 years old.
Wow!
And it's become my job. Find that thing that you are meant to be and do it.
Stunning. Ik raak so emotionally. So ik like this. Thank you so much for inspiring not just the people but me as well. And thank you for your time and sharing your story and for putting in the work and doing your part for the community. It means a lot to a lot of people.
No, thank
Stunning,
you for this opportunity.
Yeah,
and thank you for everything that you do.
Love it, man. Riel van Hip Hop people. This weekend you need to be there. Make sure that you support our own and come in and be educated about what's happening in your community. That's it from me, Malio Pal and Shihaam shining out. We don't sign out, we shine out. Love it.
elementen laat ons reel. Om en om 'n vuur, cirkels van plesier. Om en om 'n vuur, die elementen laat ons reel. Kom laat ons spring binne in 'n kring, in die ring gaan op begin met 'n hip-hop spin in. Kom laat ons spring binne in 'n kring, in die ring gaan op begin met 'n hip-hop spin in. Kom laat ons spring binne in 'n kring, in die ring gaan op begin met 'n hip-hop spin in. Kom laat ons spring binne in 'n kring, in die ring gaan op begin met 'n hip-hop spin in.